Fabrizio's
Sell me
reaction.
now, or I will go as free agent. But also, he was prepared to respect Chelsea until the final day of his contract. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep posting on the transfer market. Today we enter into the news of the day on Mason Mount and Manchester United. Declan Rice's transfer wide in silence, but also Moises Caicedo and Chelsea. Our guys' news are brought to you today by duelbeats.com, official betting European partner of Aston Villa Football Club and official betting South American partner of Argentina national team. Remember to follow them on Twitter and with Duelbeats. Great content is in the description. Let's jump into it. And so guys, the big here we go of the day is here. It is about Mason Mount to Manchester United. Here we go. The deal is finally done. Let me say finally because it's always been a top target for Man United this summer, but it was a very slow deal with a very different position between Manchester United and Chelsea. So this was not easy, but credit to Man United because they always wanted Mason Mount. Let me clarify one thing. On Saturday night we heard from
Basically what Fabrizio is trying to tell us is that the deal for Mason Mount to Manchester United is basically done. Manchester United have agreed a deal with Chelsea despite the transfer saga almost dragging on up till the end of June. But basically there's been an agreement, and Fabrizio here is going to tell us, going to clarify us on some of the aspects why the deal has been agreed and some important information that we need to know.
multiple sources in England that the deal was almost collapsing. Many saying Man United lead the race for Mason Mount, they go for other players, they are no longer interested in Mason Mount deal. They also saying about Moises Caicedo. And that night, guys, I told you what was my information, and I keep saying that this was the reality because Man United never left the race for Mason Mount. They always wanted Mason Mount. What Eric and Hag really appreciated since day one of this story is that Mason Mount really wanted Man United. So was showing this desire to join United to work under Eric and Hag. And so this is why the coach and the board all together decided to wait for Mason Mount until the end. Of course, there were some tense moments when Chelsea rejected the £50 million plus $5 million bid from Manchester United. Man United were not happy at all, but Chelsea offered this possibility to meet face to face. These talks took place in the United States, from what I'm told, between Chelsea and Manchester United. Face-to-face talks to help both parties to reach an agreement. Chelsea wanted 65 adults included, Man United offering 55 adults included, but then they decided to find common ground in £60 million. How is the structure? It's £55 million guaranteed plus 5 in adults, but these adults will only be activated if
Okay, basically what Fabrizio here is trying to say is that the price for the deal of Mason Mount to Manchester United is 60 million entirely. Manchester United will initially pay a sum of 55 million pounds at first, then the other 5 million will be added in performance add-ons. So Fabrizio is going to explain to us and basically what those add-ons is about.
will withdraw during the duration of the contract of Mason Mount. So Man United will be very happy to pay that money in case this happens. So this is how they reach the agreement. Let me clarify also one thing about Mason Mount. I always say that Mason Mount wanted to join Man United and be a great person to United. This is the reality. But it's also true that Mason Mount was not like in a fight with Chelsea. He was just disappointed because he wanted to stay at Chelsea. He's a Chelsea boy, and so he was open to staying at Chelsea, but there was absolutely no agreement on the contract. He was not so happy on how things were already in September, October, November, when they started the negotiation. It was a very complicated story, and Mason Mount was really disappointed there. Then everything was broken in February, in the final stage of the negotiation. Then Mauricio Pochettino tried to change the story, but it was not possible because the distance between Mason Mount and Chelsea was created months before. So it's not just about Mason Mount. It's both Chelsea and Mason Mount didn't find the right way together, and so they decided to move on. From Mason Mount was very clear, like sell me now or I will go as free agent. But also he was prepared to respect Chelsea until the final day of his contract. But then at the end, the best solution for all parties was to move on. So Mason Mount.
Okay. Also, basically, what Fabrizio here is telling us is that the issue we can hear that some fans are saying Mason Mount is being disrespectful to Chelsea, concerning the way he's leaving Chelsea. First of all, Fabrizio has said that they didn't really agree on a contract while they were still discussing it earlier last season, and so they couldn't just negotiate properly and get an agreement on time, and so Mason Mount just decided that he's not going to stay at Chelsea anymore, and he's going to go to Manchester United, and that's where he wants to play for. And so there is no disrespect between him and Chelsea. He has left um, Chelsea quite respectfully and saw over all these fiascos that had gone on behind the scenes at Chelsea. We may not really know what happened, but at least Manchester United is getting Mason Mount, a player who has passion, a player who wants to play for Manchester United, who wants to play for the badge. So let's hear from Fabrizio once again.
To Manchester United. Here we go for Declan Rice, day of silence because West Ham and Arsenal are still working while I'm speaking on the payment terms. As I told you yesterday, West Ham wants the payment of £100 million to be made in 18 months. Arsenal are offering 4 years, so there is still distance. All parties are now more relaxing because there is an agreement on the fee. It's going to be £105 million, so there is no doubt about that. So all parties are way more relaxed. They know they can take their time, but Declan Rice and Arsenal remains a deal at the final stages, set to be completed, so nothing to be worried because Arsenal and West Ham are actively working to make it happen, and there is a feeling that Declan Rice is really, really buzzing to join Arsenal, so waiting for the steps of the deal, and then we will have the here we go.
This Declan Rice transfer is quite intriguing. West Ham is going to get over £100 million for Declan Rice. Well, I want to say it's good business for West Ham because they have really stocked their stock on getting over £100 million for Declan Rice, and it seems Arsenal is budging as they have submitted a over £100 million bid for Declan Rice. So I think Manchester City dropped out of the race somewhere along the line after seeing their first bid being rejected. They seemed that a £90 million pounds initial bid was rejected by West Ham. So Arsenal, you just have to wait and hope and see if West Ham and Arsenal get an agreement.
Let me say something also on Moises Caicedo, because I told you in exclusive news 2 days ago, Chelsea will attack the situation for Moises Caicedo, will start direct negotiations, and now after the Mason Mount deal, and many of the goals, because Chelsea really completed many, I can see just had his medical as he was a fair player, and also many others, we know Koulibaly, Mendy, Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, Mateo Kovacic, Robert Lewandowski, many happening. Chelsea will now focus on Moises Caicedo. There will be direct talks. Chelsea-Brighton, so will not be a traditional negotiation in terms of I send an official bid and you reply. They want something different. They want a direct contact with Brighton. Of course, Chelsea will be, but it will be more kind of verbal conversation than only.
Fabrizio here is reporting that Moises Caicedo and Brighton and Chelsea are going to have concrete talks concerning the sale of Moises Caicedo. So basically, I'm actually feeling bad as a Manchester United fan that Moises Caicedo is not heading towards Manchester United. I'm happy for the Mount deal, don't get me wrong, but you see, I really loved Moises Caicedo, the way he plays. He's very energetic, he covers ground, he can tackle, he can pass, he can shoot, he can score, he can assist. So basically, he's just a utility player. But anyway, it's good deal for Manchester United, and hopefully, I hope as a Manchester United fan, I reiterate that I really don't want Moises Caicedo to head to Chelsea, but we'll see as the transfer window goes on.
Bid and transfer, so something more in positive terms of conditions. Let's see how the conversation will go. It's always tough with Brighton, we know, but Chelsea will be on it. In the next days, they will go for Caicedo. Man United never entered this race. We heard that on Saturday, but it was not.
Man never entered this race. Can hear from Fabrizio Romano. Manchester United never entered the race. I wish they had, but they did not. So they are going to miss out on that particular transfer.
Mason Mount and Chelsea are terza rotation, just waiting on the agreement between us. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories. Mason Mount, news, Declan Rice, Moises Caicedo, wait for your comments.